Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Sometimes this is what Sunday looks like, but 5 minutes of self-development is better than nothing. We're studying my book, How to Study Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. We're in chapter 2, and I'll start my timer. And this is on page 49, and I'm going to go on to page 50 just a little bit. He left himself no possible way of retreat. He had to win or perish. That is all there is to the Barnes story of success. A long while ago, a great warrior faced a situation which made it necessary for him to make a decision, which ensured his success on the battlefield. He was about to send his armies against a powerful foe whose men outnumbered his own. He loaded his soldiers into boats, sailed to the enemy's country, unloaded soldiers and equipment, then gave the order to burn the ships that had carried them. Addressing his men before the first battle, he said, "You see the boats going up in smoke. That means that we cannot leave these shores alive unless we win. We now have no choice. We win or we perish." They won. Every person who wins in any undertaking must be willing to burn his ships and cut all sources of retreat. Only by so doing can one be sure of maintaining that state of mind known as a burning desire to win, essential to success. The morning after the Great Chicago Fire, a group of merchants stood on State Street looking at the smoking remains of what had been their stores. They went into a conference to decide if they would rebuild or leave Chicago and start over in a more promising section of the country. They reached a decision, all except one, to leave Chicago. The merchant who decided to stay and rebuild pointed a finger at the remains of his store and he said, "Gentlemen, on that very spot I will build the world's greatest store, no matter how many times it may burn down." That was more than 50 years ago. The store was built. It stands there today, a towering monument to the power of that state of mind known as a burning desire. The easy thing for Marshall Field to have done would have been exactly what his fellow merchants did. When the going was hard and the future looked dismal, they pulled up and went where the going seemed easier. Mark well this difference between Marshall Field and the other merchants, because it is the same difference which distinguishes Edwin C. Barnes from thousands of other young men who have worked in the Edison organization. It is the same difference which distinguishes practically all who succeed from those who fail. What great stories, right? Burn your ships. What does that mean? Take away all possible plan Bs and put your focus, we talked about it yesterday, put your focus on what it is that you want. When we focus, we bring all of our attention, all of our thought power to that thing, attracting more ideas, more circumstances, more people, more resources to help us reach that thing. If you think about it, when you wanted something really bad, all you did was think about it, right? That's all you could do was just think about it and be excited about it. And guess what? Things started happening in your favor. Things gave you ideas. When you talked to somebody on the street, they mentioned something, you went, "Oh yeah, I could do that. That might help," right? All these things are helping you, but you have to focus your attention on what it is that you want in order for these powers to show themselves, because they are magnetized to the point of focus that we provide our desire. So if we are clearly focused on what it is that we want, on our burning desire, without thinking, "Oh, this isn't going to work. This is what about plan B? Should I have a contingency plan?" No, if you want it, go after it. That's what he's saying here. And I absolutely love it, because when we are tunnel visioned, focused directly on our goal, amazing things begin to happen. And I can attest to this. When I put all my attention on the thing, that thing grows. Just think about it. Put that into practice this week and see what happens for you. Put all your attention on something that you want. It doesn't have to be big, but put all your attention on it and think about how great it is to have it. You'll find that you come up with ideas and circumstances and resources to help you get there. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.